Torey, I want to talk about Marte for a second.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
That's okay.
This weekend, Deshaun Watson, at a press conference
Uh-huh.
in Cleveland,
Okay.
said he could not take the booing.
Uh-huh.
Diamondbacks fans are good people. They don't normally boo.
Right.
However, there could be other fans in the stands who do.
Right.
Is anyone going to work with him if and when he comes back about how to handle booing? I mean, this is driving Deshaun Watson crazy.
Yeah. We are all going to be there to support Ketel any way we know how, the best way we know how. You're looking at probably one of his biggest supporters,
Right.
one of his biggest fans. So I will continue to be there and assist him any way that I possibly can. But when you talk about that impact on an athlete, you just don't know what it means until it happens to you.
Yeah.
I have had it happen to me as a player. I've had it happen to me as a manager of a baseball team. And, you kind of shrug it off and know that it's the fans' right to do that. I know that it impacted the shortstop in Philly. And I remember there was a tweet that went around, let's start cheering for him. And I think there was a direct turnaround. So it can weigh on you. It can be a little bit frustrating.
He's such a sensitive guy.
And I'm not sure what Deshaun Watson, you said?
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah. Ketel is a very loving young man, and I don't want that to happen. I understand it's a possibility that it could happen, but we'll rally around him.
Good.
Is there a plan at all for him to be in the building during this homestand?
I don't know that answer right now.
There was a report not too long ago about the tentative plan being him returning to you guys for the Phillies series. Is that
Yeah.
kind of what you guys are mapped out?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking about. Yeah, I think that'll be the 10th day or 11th day. So there's definitely a strategy to get him back on the field, get him healthy when he's over at Salt River. I failed to mention what his progression was today. Joe Mather went over today and he hit in the lab. He was doing a lot more baseball activity. He was finally cleared to take some BP today. So very encouraging. Joe liked what he saw for a day one return. He's going to have, several days to go out and continue to get that build up and be as ready as possible. If it's possible to get him ready for Philly, we would definitely take the at-bats.
A couple of the guys over the weekend spoke with reporters about, wanting to, I don't know if wanting is the word, but to hear from Ketel. And do you feel like as days go by, it's going to be harder if he doesn't come in and talk to the guys or be around? It's harder to come back into the room, or do you think that that's overblown? Or
It just probably depends on the individual. We're trying to create the softest space for him to reemerge back into this environment, and that's up to him however he wants to do it. I cannot force a human being to do something that I want to do or anybody in this room wants to do or a fan wants to do. One of the things that made Ketel such an extraordinary player is that he goes to the beat of his own drum, and I respect that. And I don't know some of the answers to that question because I've talked to just about every player, and I know how they feel, but it's a very individualized situation. How are you taking this day by day, and what are you willing to do to help is the mindset in that clubhouse. With Ketel, he's very private and he's very quiet, and it's hard to extract information from him. And we all know that we can retreat if we go back to disagreements that we've had with loved ones or family members, brothers, sisters, parents. Sometimes you pull back and you want to just retreat and survey. Maybe that's what he's done. So I have not talked to him, but the one day at Salt River, and I'm allowing him to have his space. When it's time, it'll be time.
just said you talked to pretty much everybody. What is your sense for, what's your read on the room?
I'm gonna keep that between me and the players, yeah, if you don't mind.